Are you a coach or consultant who's tired of working in your business instead of on your business? I'm about to share some insider secrets that most VA agencies will not tell you, strategies that can literally transform how you operate. I'm Nicole Magelssen. I am founder and CEO of Alpine Virtual, where we have saved our clients over 100,000 hours with virtual assistant support. After working with dozens, if not hundreds of coaches and consultants, I have discovered the hidden bottlenecks that are costing your clients and revenue, and most importantly, how to fix them. So let's start with something that most coaches don't realize. Your biggest revenue leak is not your pricing or your marketing. It is your follow-up system. Here's what I mean. When someone downloads your lead magnet or maybe attends your webinar, you have a 48-hour window where they're most likely to buy. But here's what typically happens. You get really busy with client calls. You don't have time to follow up immediately. And by the time that you remember, 3 days later, that hot lead is cold. If you do focus on following up in that 48-hour window, you're overwhelmed and your current clients are feeling neglected. So a properly trained VA can set up what I call a hot lead capture system. So within 2 minutes of someone downloading your freebie, they get a personal welcome video from you, and it was pre-recorded. Within an hour, they get a text message asking if they have any questions. And then within 24 hours, your VA is personally reaching out by email or LinkedIn with a soft offer for a discovery call. This isn't just automation, it's strategic human touch at scale. But here's the part where most people mess up. Your VA needs access to your calendar booking system, to your CRM, to your communication tools, but they also need decision-making authority. I've seen coaches lose thousands in revenue because their VA had to ask for permission for every follow-up. So give your VA a pre-approved script that has different scenarios that helps them make judgment calls. Now let's talk about something costing you even more money, which is inefficient client onboarding. Most coaches spend 2 to 3 hours per client on setup. So that's sending welcoming packets, setting up their portal access, explaining your process, scheduling their first few sessions. That time could be spent on coaching more clients. Here's a system that has already generated tens of thousands for one of my clients last year. They create a client success pathway. So your VA creates this personalized welcome video for each new client using a simple template. They set up their portal access, they send them a pre-session questionnaire that's customized to their goals, and they book their first 3 sessions automatically based on your availability preferences. But here's the key. They also create a success tracker spreadsheet that monitors each client's progress, homework completion, and engagement levels. So when your engagement drops, your VA is able to proactively reach out with re-engagement strategies that you have pre-approved. This prevents clients from ghosting, and it also increases your completion rates. Content creation is often huge for our coaches and consultants, but to create good content, it often takes our clients 10 hours per week of drafting, creating, editing, recording, posting. And this includes social media posts, blog articles, email newsletters, client worksheets. Using the right VA and the right systems could cut that down to 2 hours while actually increasing the quality of your content. So here's how. First, record a 20-minute brain dump per week of whatever topic you're passionate about. Talk about it into your phone. And then your VA takes that recording and turns it into social media posts, blog articles, LinkedIn posts, email newsletters, client worksheets. And they use AI first to transcribe it all. And then they restructure the content for different platforms using templates that you've approved. Then your VA monitors the comments and engagement on all of your posts. They identify which topics get the most response, and they automatically create more content around those topics. They also turn your best performing posts into lead magnets and into client success stories and case studies. The next way your VA can help is with pipeline management. So you probably have leads coming in from multiple sources: social media, referrals, speaking gigs, partnerships, online ads. But are you tracking the lifetime value and conversion rates from each source? Are you nurturing leads differently based on where they came from? Your VA should be running some source attribution analysis. So every lead gets tagged with their original source, and then your VA tracks them through the entire funnel. Someone who found you through a referral might need a different nurturing sequence than someone who downloaded a lead magnet. Your VA creates custom follow-up sequences for each source and tracks which ones generate the highest value clients. Remember, your existing clients are a gold mine for referrals and for testimonials, but most coaches only ask for these things at the end of the program when the relationship is winding down. This is a big mistake. Your VA should be implementing continuous success documentation. So every month they reach out to your clients to capture wins, to capture breakthroughs, and get progress updates. Then turn these into micro testimonials, into case study snippets, and into social proof content. But they also identify which clients are having the best results, and they proactively ask them for referrals while they're still in their success honeymoon phase. So you're capturing the enthusiasm at its peak instead of waiting until the end when it's died off. Most coaches undercharge because they don't track the real value that they're providing. So your VA should be maintaining a client value portfolio for each person that you work with. They document every win, every breakthrough, every measurable result that your client achieves. When it's time to raise your rates or create premium packages, you have concrete data showing the ROI that you're providing. Another way to utilize your VA creatively is to have them create systems for scaling beyond one-on-one work. Your VA can help you identify patterns in your client questions and challenges, and then turn those patterns into group coaching programs for digital products. They monitor your client calls and your intake forms to identify the most common struggles, and then help you create templates and worksheets and maybe mini courses that are going to address those issues. This lets you provide more people lower price points while maintaining your premium one-on-one spots for those higher paying clients. Here's another big deal: inefficient scheduling. Most clients lose 2 to 3 hours per week just scheduling back and forth, no shows, last minute cancellations. Your VA should be implementing a bulletproof scheduling system. So that's going to include confirmation calls 48 hours before appointments, text reminders 2 hours before, automatic rescheduling options for those last minute conflicts. They also maintain a wait list of clients who want earlier appointments, so if someone cancels, the slot gets filled immediately. But the advanced strategy is your VA tracks patterns and cancellations and no-shows, and then adjusts your booking rules automatically. So if Tuesday mornings have a 40% no-show rate, they stop booking those slots for certain types of clients. Or if meetings scheduled 2 weeks in advance have a high no-show rate, they can change the rules so that leads can only book 1 week out. And here's my final tip. Most coaches treat their VAs like task delegation, but the real money front comes from treating your VA like a partner. Your VA can be providing you with weekly reports that include your conversion rates by lead source, your client success patterns, your content engagement metrics, and your revenue per hour spend on different activities. They should be identifying trends that you're missing because you're too close to the business. So the bottom line is this: a strategic VA partnership isn't about getting your admin work done. It's about creating these systems that let you serve your clients at higher rates while working fewer hours. So if you're ready to stop trading time for money and start building a business that works without you, that's exactly what we help our coaches and consultants do at Alpine Virtual. If you want to explore how a strategic VA partnership could completely transform your coaching business or your consulting business, check out the link in the description to book a strategy call with us at alpinevirtual.com, or watch our VA Success Guide videos to learn how to get started with or build a great working relationship with your VA. See you next time.